Hey friend, how's it going? Thomas Decker here from GuitarRevolution.ca. Today I'm gonna teach you one of my all-time favorite guitar techniques, double stops. Double stops just makes your guitar playing, I don't know, to the next level. You're gonna sound a little bit more like Jimi Hendrix and those guitar gods, okay? So stay with me and you're gonna learn and how to apply this right away. So let's dig in. Double stops, nothing more is than playing two notes at the same time, okay? It's a technique being used for centuries. You're gonna hear that the violin players using that technique, and so piano and so on. On guitar, it can be easier than you think. I promise. I'm gonna use a few chords here to illustrate, okay? A sequence of D major, A major, B minor, and G. Classic 1, 5, 6, 4. How can we make your chords sound more professional, more advanced, more like a lead player than just, right? Or even, how can you have more fun? So a few double stops you can use here. First on this chord here, the D, and I'm gonna show you my favorites, okay? There are more than this. There are a whole bunch of explanations, but I just want you to have a quick win for you to start applying this right away, because I'm pretty sure you know these chords already. So D, the first one that I use my finger 1 on the B and E strings and attach this note here. It's like I'm doing this, right? But just with that portion of the chord. And you can be happy with that. It sounds very good, right? But you can add to it. So we can come from here and then move 2 frets up and play B and G, and then go up, D and G, up one more, A and D, and wrap up over the chord D. So again, the first one is here, B and E. My technique here, what I'm doing is always I play those two notes, I connect with a hammer on, and play again. Right? In all these cases here. Then I go up a string, go fret 7, so 2 frets up, and 1 string up, G and B. And then go up, D and G, A and D, up, D. I'm always giving the hammer on the string above. So in this case here, it's E and B, so I'm gonna hammer on the B string. Here, I'm gonna hammer on the G string. And then here on the D string, here on the A string. So it just sounds so pretty, right? So this is what you do for D or any chord on this shape. So take a look that I'm always referring to the chord. Here's a portion of the chord, right? When I go up, I'm referring here to the chord. When I go up again, here's the chord, and here too. Always referring to the notes of the chord, always attaching the double stops to the chord. When I do A now, my first move would be exactly the same I did for D. So, the same. Another option I have here is slide my finger 1 on B and E string. Sounds very cool too. Now the second thing I do, after this, I switch my finger 2 and put on the B string, the same fret, and do this. So, this is the piece of the chord, right? See that my finger 1 is 1 fret behind. And then I hammer my ring finger the same way I've been doing before. And then from here, I go to A and D string. So a little bit more beefy kind of sound, warmer. And then the same thing I do on the E and A string. And that fits perfectly with A. So A again. Beautiful. Now for B minor, you have the chord. I like to do is I slide my finger 1, 3 frets and back. And then I go from here up a string, G and B, D and G, E and D, and I have the chord. Pretty much what I did for D, but starting different. It's easy, it's all there, right? Again, one more time slower. I slide, I go up, that's for B minor or any minor chord in this shape. Now for G. G, we're playing the same shape we did for A, correct? Whatever we did, double stops, whatever double stops we did for A, we can do for G. So let's do it. So we have G right here. We can do exactly like we did for A. So slide or hammer on. Then we move up, switch fingers. Right? So, and up here we go A and D string. You see that here, these two notes here are from the chord, right? So here we go, G. Now let's put all together, okay? Starting with D. Then A. B minor. To G. And D. Notice that I play a little different than I was showing because you can be creative with these tools. This is just a tool, this is just a knowledge for your creativity, for you to grow as a lead guitarist, for you to create your own stuff, right? Figure out what people are playing. They're gonna be using this 100%. Awesome guitar players use this, and you can use it now too. And this is one of the main tools every lead guitarist carry and use all the time, their tool belt. And you want to get better, you want to grow with these tools, so download my 30-day lead guitar jumpstart guide. Start working on this guide, which has all the lessons, the points that you need to work on, and the lessons to develop your skills to become the best lead guitarist you can ever be. All right, my friend, apply this right away and you're gonna bring your guitar playing to the next level. Thank you so much for watching this video here with me. I hope to see you in the next one. See you then.